Yo, what is up, everybody? Tanner here from the Emerald Adventures, guys. Today, I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but one of my New Year's resolutions for 2023 was to do hunting videos on YouTube, going hunting and stuff. So today, I'm going to be doing a review, and you're probably thinking, what does a review have to do with hunting? Because it involves hunting. So, currently, y'all, this is what we got. Currently, we are in an ammunition shortage of, like, almost everything except for, like, 12 gauge, like, buckshot and stuff like that. Alright. We are in a shortage right now. So, and if I sound a little weird, I think I have a little bit of a cold, but not for sure. So, I went to Walmart today. And I was looking at some bullets, some 12 gauge shot shells, and I asked the woman at the counter, I said, hey, y'all got any buckshot anywhere, or any double-aught buck for 12 gauge? She said, yeah, we do. She said, there's not very many left. She said, people's been buying them, but we have like a whole big, we stocked up on them, and people's bought them all, because this stuff is hard to come by. Of course, you told me, I had to be 21 to buy it. Of course, I'm not 21, obviously. I'm 16. So my mom was luckily with me, and I called my mom. She was on the other end of the store shopping. I said, hey, can you come back here? They have some bullets that are really hard to find right now that I could really use this deer season. She's like, okay, I guess. One box, though. So this was right here was $7 and some, just for what's in this bag. I'm about to show you what's in this bag, and it's insane. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you this right here is the goods. The expensive goods, really. So this right here is what we're looking at. Right here. Very, very, very expensive. I'll kind of stop moving so y'all can look at it. Oh, if I can get it steady. Try that. Right there it is, though. But it is Winchester 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inches, 1.325 velocity, and 9 pellets per shot. And then it's right here, double-aught buck. And of course, there's a picture of a deer, and right there it says deer. So, this is a deer load. And the crazy thing is, you can pay about $11 for a whole box of 25 birdshot. This was $7 for a box of 5 shells. And when there was 6 more boxes. The woman said at least 10 people were coming in per day, if maybe even more than that, she said, buying this exact box of bullets. And they had 6 left, and I was able to get my hands on one of them. So, be looking out for these guys. They're hard to come by. If you see anything, and if you have a 12 gauge, and if you see this right here number, double-aught buck, don't care if you're used to a brand, I don't care, get it. Because it's hard to find, and it's going to be ran out. You can't find 30-30, you can't find 300 Win Mag, you can barely find 9mm or 38 special, or you can't find, only common hunting rifle type bullet you can find is 308. If that. Sometimes I've seen a little bit of that today, but not too much of it. I don't have a 308, so we don't have to worry about that. Anyway, these are the bullets right here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at them. The bullets that I have currently are Remingtons, and I might size compare them here in a second. But I'm going to go ahead, open this up. Of course, it opens from the side. When you first look in, bullets will be right kind of like that. I don't think I had them out looking at them before I bought them. So, let's go ahead and take a look at a bullet. Let's grab one here. Oh, come on. There we go. Alrighty. This is buckshot for deer specifically. So, first thing I want to look at when I see shell is, of course, the bottom rim. I'm looking at the rim. The rim looks perfect. I don't see any gashes or nothing. And it really ain't too big of an issue if there is. Like, Remington's is really common in Remington shells. And I have some shells that have that. And I'll show you here in a second. But it's got that in the middle right there where it's been closed up together, which is good. Yeah, like I said, they're shells. They're, like I said, when this firing pin gets ignited, boom. Damage your money out the barrel of that gun. It's a high brass, of course. The primer looks pretty good. The primer, igniter, of course, you know, it's got the powder, and then it's got the wad, and then it's got the actual little projectiles, like the shot. So, looks pretty good. Here's the side of the bullet. Let me see, make sure y'all are reading it. Yeah, make sure y'all are reading it correctly. There's the side of the bullet right there. So, let's go ahead and take a look at all of them. Dump them all out here. Hey, it's raining buckshot. Like I said, it's hard to come by these anymore, y'all. You can't hardly find them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what it is right here. 5 bullets. That's all you get. This is all that it is. So, this is what I'll be deer hunting with this summer. Or not summer, this fall, when the deer season comes in. And I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna get some of my bird shot from I got it from Remington. It is also 12 gauge. And I'm gonna show y'all that and compare it from size to quality and stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and do it. So, yeah, be right back. Alright, everybody, I'm back. And I got the bird shot. Had to go downstairs and go grab them and get them out of the safe. Anyway, here is the Remington bird shot that I got. Of course, as you can hear, I've shot the whole box almost. I have 4 shells left in here. So, this is a box of 25 originally. Remington game loads. 25 plastic shot shells by Remington. I also picked these up at Walmart, but I picked these up before Christmas. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's take a look at these shells, and well, I better go ahead and read you the specs on it, the stuff here. So, what we got 12 gauge, 2 3/4 length, 1290 velocity, 1 ounce shot, and 8 shot right there. So you can kind of see that. They would take a picture of that if you want it, or do something with it. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a shell out of here, or take all 4 of them out. Set the box aside. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and stack them up. I don't think I'd get these mixed up because one's black and one's red. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alrighty, so here's the bird shot. This is Remington bird shot. I think it's a lot lighter, but there's the primer on it. It's like a yellowish primer, like a brass colored primer on there. Of course, this is not really a sharp end like it is on the buckshot, but it's okay. And then it's a low brass shell. It's not high brass. But this is Remington. So, looking at the bottom on this shell, it looks pretty good. It's nice and round. Let's take a look at another shell, see if we can find it. Here we go. Well, we're getting there. So you can see this one's a little bit more uneven, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty perfect. Let's take a look at this one over here. Same with this one. This one's perfect as well. I might have shot all the ones that are weird looking. Nope, right here's one. Right here. This one right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. But it's got like a, right here. You probably can't see that. It's a little crooked. Like, it looks like it's been, like mushed a little bit, teeny bit. So, I don't know what's going on back there, but just ignore that. But there it is. And let's compare this to the buckshot. So let's grab some buckshot. Number one, which is heavier? In the weight, they're about the same. I think this one might be a little heavier. Yeah, it's probably just a teeny bit heavier. So, I think the buckshot's a little heavier. So, size comparison, you can, of course, tell that that's buckshot, the size of that thing. And if you look closely, actually, now that I look at it, you can kind of see the shot. I don't know why it's poking through, but it is. Look at that. You can see the shot. Sometimes you can hear it moving around, but you can't really in this one. You can hear it in this one, though. No, not that one. So, here's the shells right here. Of course, let's look at the top difference. You can see the primers, they both look really good. As far as size, on the top, they're the exact same. They are the exact same on the top. Looking at the bottom, the buckshot has got a flatter closing than this one does, and more rounded off, and this one's more, looks like the plastic was melted almost. But it'll be alright. And as you can see, the buckshot's high brass, and then the birdshot's low brass. As you can see, and when I say high and low brass, I mean like this right here, the brass, the casing, the metal. So, about the birdshot, or not the birdshot, the buckshot. Y'all gonna see me shoot this in this video? No, not at all. 5 shells, and I'm gonna go deer hunting. And it's like almost $8 a box. It's too much money. I'm blowing so much money per shell. It's expensive. So, but yeah. Here's what we got going. There's our bullets right here. There's our birdshot, and there's our buckshot. So I think we're ready to go hunting. We're not really ready to go hunting, but I'm gonna use some of these. I have a whole other box in the safe in there, in a different safe, but we will. I'll target practice with birdshot first. And then when it's time to go actually hunting, take these bad boys in the woods and we'll shoot them. But as far as they look beautiful. I'm really happy. The primers look good. The front of them look really good. But as you can see, they're a lot fatter of a bullet though. A lot fatter than this little skinny birdshot. When I said fatter, I meant to say, like, that one's high brass and right there, the birdshot's a low brass. I didn't mean, like, the actual size of the casing, because then it wouldn't really fit inside of the barrel. Just gonna correct myself. That's okay. They'll probably shoot just the same. This will kick a lot harder, for sure, because it's a bigger bullet. It's got more powder, heavier shot, bigger wad, stuff like that. So, there we go. That was there's the bullets right there. And then, but yeah, I think that's good enough to go hunting on. And here's the box for the Remington. And here's the box for the Winchester. Like I said, this is expensive. Very expensive. That right there is decently expensive, but this is very expensive. So, that's a review on what my opinion on the buckshot versus the birdshot. So, but yeah, I've already shot them. They shoot pretty good. I like them, but these, we'll just have to see. I guess I'll find out when I'm aiming at a deer. So, see you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. See you guys.